And it's the focus of these parables. So the disciples come to him now and they say to him, why are you speaking in parables? Why don't you speak plainly? In other words, is what they're saying. It's a legitimate truth, folks, because again, parables preach truth, but they teach it in veiled sorts of ways. Makes it more difficult to hear, to receive, and to understand. I want you to see the Lord's response to that question in verse 11. He answered and said unto them, because it is given unto you to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven, but to them it is not given. For whosoever hath, to him shall it be given, and he shall have more abundance. But whosoever hath, even that he hath. Therefore speak I to them in parables, because they seeing see not, and hearing they hear not, neither do they understand. The very purpose of the parables from the lips of Jesus Christ himself is to make truth more obscure and make it more difficult to find. Because you see, folks, if a person's heart isn't right, if they are truly not wanting real truth, then the parables render that person blind and deaf because of the way they're presented. They can't hear or see truth that Jesus Christ presents. But please understand, it is not Jesus Christ that is blinding them. It is not Jesus Christ that is stopping their ears. They are blinding themselves. They are making themselves deaf by their unwillingness to accept and hear real truth. Now, folks, this is not difficult or unusual. We all have blind spots. You understand that? Even though people deny that, we all have blind spots. We all have background or life experiences that cause us to look at life, influence the way we think about things because of what we've heard or what we've experienced. And when somebody hears something contrary to those blind spots, those areas that they have sensitivity to, they tend to stop listening. We all do that, so that none of that contrary information gets in. I'm always amused when somebody says they're completely open-minded. I don't know about you. I don't know anybody that's completely open-minded. I don't know anybody like that. We've seen from Scriptures, as a matter of fact, that's not even a good position to take. Everybody has barriers set up where they won't hear certain things that are too uncomfortable or too contrary for them to hear. I was reading recently that a woman who's starring in some Star Wars movie that's produced by Disney was fired by Disney because she spoke up for conservative values. You won't find an organization that professes to be more open-minded than Disney, except when it comes to things they don't like. And then suddenly they're not so open-minded.